right, here is the geometry, chapter 1, target 1A retake. It's on identifying points, lines, and planes. So this first question is answering what the difference between a line, a segment, and an array is. So on the test when I was grading it, I noticed a lot of you just drew pictures. Pictures are nice, but I actually wanted some words out of this. So what are the differences between a line, a segment, and an array? So let me grab a pen. Okay, so this is a line. And this is a segment. And this is array. So what's the difference? Well, this has no points, right? Or actually no endpoints. So a line has no endpoints. And it goes in two different directions forever. So it goes on forever in two directions. Okay, versus array, remember this is a segment, this is array, and this is a line. Okay, array has one endpoint right there. A line has no endpoints, array has one endpoint. So array has one endpoint. And it goes on forever also, but only in one direction. Okay, and then we have a segment, and notice that a segment has two endpoints. So a segment has two endpoints. And it goes on, and it does not go on forever, so it is finite. Or it does not go on forever. Okay? So for the next problems, we're going to be using this picture. So it says Sabrina thinks that plane EFD could be used as another name for plane R. So here's plane R, so we have to check and make sure that EFD are points on the plane. So here's E, here's F, and here's D. And sure, they're all on plane R. Okay, the problem is that you can name a plane with 3 points on the plane as long as those 3 points aren't all on the same line. And if you notice, E, F, and D are on the same line. So Sabrina's plan won't work. So Sabrina's name for plane R is incorrect, because you need 3 points that are on the plane that are not on the same line, so that it can't be collinear. So you need 3 points that are not on the same line. Okay, well, Caitlin has a plan though too, so let's look at Caitlin's plan. Let me get another pen color for Caitlin's plan. Caitlin's plan is EFA, so let's check. E, F, looking good so far. A, I'm not seeing A. O, is A not a point? A is not on the plane. Oh, but here it is, off the plane. So that doesn't work because the 3 points have to be on the plane. So Caitlin's plan, Caitlin's name, is incorrect because the 3 points are not on the plane. Only 2 of them are. Okay, so let me get another color pen. Oops, another color. We'll go with maybe the purple. So let's find a name. So I can use any 3 points that aren't on the same line. So I'm going to say C, D, and B. So C and B are on the same line, but D is not. So as long as all 3 aren't, it's not. So I think plane CDB would work. Now there's more answers. I could say EFC, EFB, BFD, BEC. There's a bunch, right? Okay. Okay, so back to the picture. We need to name a pair of opposite rays. Okay, so opposite rays are two rays that go in the exact opposite direction. So let's look at the middle. Let's look at F. And there's a whole bunch of rays coming out of here. There's, let me get red. That's easier to see. So we have this ray, FE. We have this ray, FB. This ray, FC. This ray, FD. And then we have FA. And then we can't name this one because there's not a point down here. Okay, but we need two rays that make a straight line. Okay, so let's do some erasing here. So let's just pick one of them. Let's pick FE. Okay, now I can't say FB because that doesn't make a straight line. I need two rays that make a straight line. So what would be the exact opposite direction of FE? Well, E is going this way, D is going this way, so it would be FD. You see how those rays make a straight line? So I could say FE and FD. So ray FE and ray FD. Now I also could have gone with these rays. So this ray FC and the one that's opposite it, which is FB. So I could have said or FC or F and FB. But we only needed one pair, so either of the two pairs is fine. And if I happen to know what this letter is right here, if I had a letter down here that I could use, sorry, right here somewhere, if there would have been a point with a letter on it, I could have used FA and whatever this would have been, but it's not there, so I can't. Okay, now I'm going to erase. So we need the intersection of line P and Q. So I'm going to trace line P. Here's line P, tracing it. And I'm going to trace in another color line Q. Okay, I guess that's not another color, it's the same color. We get another color for real this time. Okay, so where do those two lines touch? They touch right there, and that shape right there is a point, and the name of that point is point F. So it's point F. I saw some people saying a ray or a line, they intersect at a point. Two lines, if they intersect at all, will always intersect in a point. So for number 3, we need 3 collinear points. So this word collinear means on the same line. So let me erase these. So we're looking for 3 points on the same line. So CF and B is one. So I could say CF and B. Or another color. I could have also said, whoa, another color. Didn't grab it, I guess. I could have said E, F, and D. So I only need one set, so I can either say EFD or CFB. Okay, and number 4, I have to do a drawing problem, so I have to draw this. So I have to draw a plane W. So a plane is usually a rectangle, or not, instead of a rectangle, we actually draw a parallelogram, so a bit of a tilted rectangle. And this is plane W, so I put a capital W there and no point. Now I need coplanar. Coplanar means on the same plane. So these points, D, Z, and N, need to be on the plane, but they're points, so I need to do points next to them. And I shouldn't put them all in a straight line. Okay, so there. And then we have a non-coplanar point, J, not DJ. So I need another point. that's not on the plane. So I draw it somewhere off of the parallelogram. So like right here, there's my non-coplanar point J. So I have my 3 points that are on the plane and my 1 point that's off. And I've labeled them all. W is a plane, there's no point there. I have points D, Z, and N that are on the plane, and point J that is off of it. Okay, so we have some practice problems that you have to try. You have to do these and show them either to myself or to a tutorial support teacher or your geometry support teacher, Mrs. Dagan, or a math lab teacher. And then once you've done that, you can do the retake. So here are the practice problems. So you're going to want to draw this picture on a piece of paper so that you can answer it. Okay, and then you're going to use the same picture for the next 2 problems. So we're trying to determine the name of a plane here. Here we're looking for opposite rays, the intersection of 2 lines, and collinear points. And number 3, draw a plane T. Okay, oops, and you know, I just noticed I made a mistake, so let's go back here. It says, why are they considered collinear? And the reason is they are on the same line. Okay, so we'll go back. So here when it says name 3 collinear points, you also have to say why they are considered collinear. Okay, and again, here was that last problem. All right, good luck.